Diddy. So P. Diddy the book has been thrown at him.
Thrown list.
I mean, Harvey Levin from TMZ literally was like, he was listing this shit like it was a goddamn like a trade school.
Even when they roll the scroll out, hear ye.
It was credits rolling on this dude. Yeah. Like it was, hey, you want to have a list? You got a list for us, Mike, and read all the indictments that they've been throwing at him? I mean, it is crazy. Puff Daddy's indictments, man. Shit. It's like, I'll let you roll them off if you can find them. There's something wrong with these.
Yeah, I got this here.
What you got?
To find the exact one. I have an article here talking about all his everything he's being accused of.
Yeah, man. He is. It's like, I don't even know if he's gonna get away with this shit. Cause, hope the chats are going crazy. Cause, man. I mean, Puff Daddy, the almighty Puff Daddy.
So I actually, this is gonna be crazy because I got some mixed feelings.
What are your mixed feelings?
All right, so here's my thing. We all want to be. This was a la Michael Vick. Like, nobody. I love dogs, right? Yeah, so when Mike Vick got caught with the pit bulls, I was like, that's fucked up. Whatever. But then white folks was on there going, he needs to be put down like a savage. He should be put down.
Yeah.
Then it makes you, as a black person, you go, look, I want this dude punished, but you going kind of hard, right?
Yes.
So here's my thing. Roman Polanski, who's
raping a 13-year-old.
Raping a 13-year-old. Yeah. He got nominated for an Oscar last year.
Oh, yeah.
One of his movies, right? Still producing movies.
Yep.
Still all good. Don't get me wrong, like whatever.
Woody Allen.
Trump has been adjudicated sexual assault rapist, right? Proven that with E. Jean Carroll. Multiple chicks. There's a whole 13-year-old chick who said that she was on Epstein's Island that dropped because of the fact that. So I just want even decorum. So if Trump goes, if Puffy puts up $50 million for bail money, I get it, but if somebody else put $50 million, if somebody put $50 million up, they would be able to get bail money. I mean, he's still going to get the business. Anyway, I'm just saying, let's have decorum. Let's treat everybody the same way. If you want to F the kids, and you want to
Nobody's speaking up for Puffy on this one.
I get it. I'm just saying, and I'm not speaking up for him. I'm just saying, let's have it even kill. If you
everyone's like, fuck him.
Man, I get it. I'm all for that too. He still owe me $75 for
Does he?
for bouncing at the fucking.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so he owe
me.
Are you gonna read? You gonna want to read that? We're gonna read the indictments of Puffy.
Yeah,
man.
I have a bunch of his arrests. You can hear me fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, his indictments are because now everything's been unsealed, so all the court records are public. You can go online yourself and take a peek. But he's being charged with racketeering and conspiracy, sex trafficking, violence and intimidation, drug offenses, fire and firearm charges, amongst many other things. But
arson too.
Yeah, and he was also denied bail. What? He was also denied bail because he's being deemed a flight risk.
Damn, because he probably tried to get the fuck out. Coercion, sex trafficking. He has 3 AR-15s.
Yeah.
In New York City.
But they just took his passport now, right?
They took his passport.
Okay. So if he was gonna run, why didn't he run? Like, so he was just cocky to the point where he was just like, "Oh, it's all gonna work out."
I thought maybe he thought, "I'm good. I think I'm good. I got the best lawyers," and they probably was like,
"I believe he was supposed to either turn himself in or they were going to go after him this weekend, and they chose to go after him early because they thought he was going to run. So that's why they caught up to him on Tuesday or yesterday."
Yeah, somebody caught him in the park hanging out, sunbathing with some friends right before they snatched him up.
Yeah, and I think he knew that he was either going to be arrested or had to turn himself in by the week, and then they just went and got him early.
That's when you know, because they said
It was love.
Because there's some dude, because Pete Guns was telling me there's a dude that we know that hangs with him, and Puffy was like, yo, let's go ride bikes. He go, oh, you know he in trouble. He want to do regular shit. Like, hey, man, let's get a city bike. All of a sudden, let's go get a city bike. Let's go. Why don't we go get a hot dog in Central Park? I said, oh, you about to go to jail, huh?
You like popcorn, right?
You like popcorn. You ever bird watch?
You ever try them cashews with the honey on it?
Man, those are the best, man. You ever just go to Times Square and look at all the lights? Yeah, so
he gonna be making cheese doodle macaroni in a little while.
Oh shit. Yeah, so he is damn, like just coming into New York City in the 90s, like late 90s, you know, it was Puffy, Puff Daddy. And I remember his big ass poster in Times Square, the one with his fist up.
Yeah.
And it was, and as you come
down. That's when he ran the marathon.
Yeah. And as you come down 7th Ave, you see it. It was in the center.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy is so powerful. Can we get a photo of that picture that used to be in Times Square? I mean, I used to be like, this dude is the shit.
Yeah.
How does he have a fucking photo in Times Square where everybody can see it? I was like, man, Puffy
and this was before LED.
Yeah. Like, oh my God. That was what you saw when you came into Times Square. It was the biggest poster.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like with his fist up.
Take that.
That was massive, man. I used to think, yo, this guy he's just unbelievable. And I've been to his party. I've been to like one masquerade party down. It was, of course, a public one, which was dope. He always threw like these big parties, you know?
Yeah.
And he'd be there. Puffy would have a table. You'd be like, man, the parties would be fire.
Yeah.
Like, and because he had all the artists.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he was in his own shit. Like, I mean, what you want to do? Want to be ballers, shot callers. I mean, God. I mean, those songs, all the songs were dope.
Yeah.
Like, he produced The Locks. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going. He was wrong.
Yeah, we going
You
somewhere.
can't be stopped now.
You could be stopped.
Yes, you can.
You could be stopped.
Man, I mean, it was like nothing. He could do nothing wrong, man. Remixing all the different songs, the shiny suits, the MTV days. I was like, it was Puffy, Mace.
Yep. Shiny suit,
Loon.
man.
Yeah, Loon. There was
Black Rob,
Shine.
All of them got trash careers because of fucking with Diddy.
Shine took that bid for Puffy.
Yeah.
When that shit went down, when he was dating Jennifer Lopez, the gun charge, Shine went for 10 years.
A bunch of that is also in the indictment too.
What'd you say?
Stuff about that is also in the
really
indictment.
The shot really
about it was a shooting, correct, at a club.
Yeah.
That he was involved in. So everything's being uncovered now.
Yo, and what about? I'm sorry, but what about the death of Tupac? That's being that dude Gene the Deal.
Gene the Deal.
I think they're saying Puffy is part of that. That he got him. Him waxed.
Murdered.
That's what Eminem said on his new album too.
Oh
yeah.
Shit!
Yeah.
Like it's like, bruh.
The line from Eminem is crazy.
What's the line? Do you remember the line?
He says, he says, I'm a rapper.
Yes.
R-A-P-E-R. Did he just spell? He says, did he just spell rapper with one P?
Oof.
Diddy?
Oh my God.
He says Diddy?
That was sick. That was sick, man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The Fiend.
And you look at this too. Tupac is dead, right? But then Biggie is dead. And he hung with both of them.
Yeah.
You know?
They're saying it was both, and they say also his mom is not really.
His mom hates. She wants to smack the shit out of Diddy.
Yeah.
And I could tell you my story. Have you ever met Diddy? You met Diddy.
I met him before.
I met Diddy and talked to him when I was at a music conference when I was in college. I saw him at Howard University. Was it Howard?
Were you doing comedy then or no?
No, not yet. That was when I met Keith Robinson in the hotel I was staying in. And I saw his dumb face going to do comedy. And I have a photo of that. And I was at a music conference because my friend invited me to this music conference. And there was this girl that was going that I liked. And I said, I'll go. And I hung out for like 3 days with my boys, and it was cool. And and Puffy, he was before he got super famous.
Mm-hmm.
He was Sean Combs, and he was doing a little seminar for people in the music industry because he had just dropped out of Howard, and he was going into music.
Right.
And he was wearing a Randall Cunningham jersey. And I was just in the hallway, and I was like, "Oh, you know, what are you part of this whole?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm Sean Combs. You know, I just got left Howard, and I'm gonna start producing artists and da da da. I was a dancer, but so I saw the dude, talked to him, and
this was before the whole blow up.
And then years later, you're like, "There's that guy I was talking to. That's the Puffy dude. Holy shit!" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is like, it's almost
surreal.
Like. Yeah, it's surreal.
He's
like
facing a minimum of 15 years if he gets convicted,
and 15 is a motherfucker.
If not life, it goes to life, but like 15 minimum, like
minimum, mandatory, 15, right?
Yeah, mandatory 15.
So he's what? How old is he now?
55, 56,
55 or something.
Like
yeah, so it's
a wrap.
Looking at 70.
Shit, that's like, and the fact that he's just in jail is just like, it's just horrible.
Be some crazy freak off parties though.
But here's another thing, though. His wife, Kim Porter.
Yeah.
She passed away.
Oh, weird.
And then, but funny, and this is what I heard now, that she was supposed to come out with
a book,
about everything, and then all of a sudden she's gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you look at Heavy D, who was part of Uptown, who was running that.
He was also supposed to do a book, too.
Well, he was going to do a book.
Yeah.
He's gone. Also, Andre Harrell, who I guess
was his mentor, right?
Was his mentor, but then because Andre Harrell
got ousted.
Puffy wanted his position.
Jimmy Iovine.
It was Clive Davis running everybody.
Right.
So I think he did Clive Davis a favor. Because Clive Davis was saying that, I was watching the Clive Davis documentary and saying how, you know, I was I was married at one time, and then I started liking men.
I'm freaking off.
I started liking men. I was about that moist booty shit. No, I'm thinking, but yeah, Clive Davis, who's a very powerful man. I have a photo of Clive Davis, and he I guess Puffy wanted that position to Andre Harrell.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, Harrell's gone, but I don't know if it was a health thing, but I saw Harrell a week before he passed at the gym.
Really?
Yes. I met him a few times. I had a friend that used to date him and shit. So I just thought, and Andre Harrell was in a rap group called Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, that's him. Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because in Crush Groove, Jekyll and Hyde is him and his partner.
Houdini and
If you don't know what Crush Groove is, I love it. It's a hip hop movie about Russell Simmons' life.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Plays Russell Simmons. Who's the actor? God, he never ages. Handsome guy.
Guy from The White Shadow.
No, not from The White Shadow. That's Robert Hooks. What's his name? You know, and I know him too. Shit. Slipping my mind.
Hold on, let me see.
L.A. Law, Set It Off, and I did a play with him over COVID. Yeah, come on, just look up Crush Groove Cast. Crush Groove Cast. He's the main guy. Crush Groove Cast.
Yeah.
What? What do you say?
I'm trying to get it.
You guys,
it's just giving me all rappers. It's not giving me any actors. It says Russell Simmons, Joseph Simmons, Blair Underwood.
Blair Underwood played Russell Simmons. Yeah. Russell Simmons was in it, but he was playing him.
He played him.
Yes, he played him.
The mover and the shaker.
Yeah. So
was Run DMC's uncle, cousin or brother?
No, Daryl Simmons is Run. There's Russell Simmons, and they got another brother who's a painter, an older brother. So here's the thing. Now you see Russell Simmons, and Russell's in Bali doing yoga, and we can't find him.
Yeah,
you know, it's like that same, because Russell, and these are big music moguls, and Russell was running shit.
Yeah,
remember Fat Farm.
He had a bunch of stuff that went on, some allegations and stuff, some essays.
Let's look up Russell Simmons' allegations. And I've met Russell Simmons. I remember I had to audition for that One World magazine thing. And then they gave it to Tyson Beckford or whatever to host. It was supposed to host. I thought I smoked that shit, but Russell. I never did Def Jam. They never picked me for Def Jam. No, they never picked me for Def Jam.
To freak off.
Yep.
All right, I have the things the allegations against him. It says several women coming forward alleging that Russell Simmons had sexually assaulted them. Forced encounters, which again is that a pattern of behavior. Allegations there's a pattern of behavior where Simmons uses his power and influence in the music industry to exploit women. And legal action includes a lawsuit by a former senior executive of Def Jam alleging rape, which adds onto the list of legal challenges Simmons is facing.
Yeah, right. And one of the ladies that accused him has her own money. She's like, it's not for money. You did this shit.
Yeah. Well,
it says here there's a pattern. Like he didn't do it once. It was a bunch.
Yeah, it was a bunch of people. But here's my thing. He bounced though.
Yeah, when you bounce.
Yeah.
And then you're standing on your head in some big hammer pants and going, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sometimes, it's important to breathe. It's important to breathe every day. I meditate. And he'll be like this. I meditate and
I eat grapes.
A lot of times people want to accuse you of things, and it's not fair. It's really not fair. I'm like, I'm just like, I will hope you didn't do it. I really hope you didn't do it, but that doesn't look great.
Too many. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
If you get one out, not to say it couldn't happen, but that kind of behavior is something that's part of your constitution.
Yeah. It says here since the 80s to the 2000s, 18 women have accused Russell Simmons.
And you're around the baddest women.
And you a mushmouth and lispy dude, you mushmouth Bob the Builder. You mushmouth Bob the Builder idiot doing lotus stands.
Good morning.
Look like Little Bill.
Good morning. Everybody said that I accused them. They said I ass raped them. Good morning. That's not the truth. Let me tell you something. Breathe. All of that is all alibi.
Downward dog.
You always be in your spiritual. But now we're gonna do lotus pose. Good morning. I don't know why people, because he thinks I guess if you pose, see, like that looks like a safe. But you know what's so funny is guys.
He looks grapey.
But most.
In that picture, he looked mad grapey.
But most, and he has the most safest shirt on, and he's looking into the sunlight. And here's the
khakis.
And here's the
he looks like he's ready to tell you, like, hey, just moved in the neighborhood.
But a lot of spiritual people start cults. Fuck all the women there.
Oh yeah, they always ends up fucking everybody.
And that's my thing. A lot of times, spiritual. I think it almost seems like religion and sex go hand in hand. I'm sorry, it just because think
it's
about
a lot of control, and when you have control, what do you want?
But also think about this.
Ass.
Let's say you're speaking to women, like if you're a pastor or you're a spiritual leader or a Buddhist, and you're speaking to women. That's a position of power, and you're trying to change their life. They're gonna give you pussy. They're like, this guy is amazing. He speaks well to me. That makes him wet.
It's also authority. It's control. It's not just authority, but he's also in control of other men.
Yes.
Like it's a man that controls other men is always attractive to a woman.
Godfrey.